afternoon, lovelies. Okay, so before I start, if you are new on this channel, you are highly welcome. But if you are a subscriber, you're welcome back too. But before I go ahead with this illustration, I want to say something, guys. But because I've been getting a lot of complaints, people telling me, oh, you have not uploaded a particular video I sent to you online. All we do here is illustrate styles that you see difficult. So my phone number 09033234908. Okay, you are allowed to post pictures. Okay, I do not read chats. I do not have time to read chats. Okay, because I am very busy. So all you do is send pictures to me. That's all. You don't even need to greet, nothing. Just send picture. And any picture I see on my WhatsApp page is assumed to be picture that the owner needs illustration for. So I copy the picture. Most times I post these videos and you will not know that these videos have been posted, and then you just come online under another video and say, oh mama, you did not do video for so one. A suggestion. Okay, now this suggestion is, if you are my subscriber, even if you are not a subscriber, please subscribe. But when you now subscribe, please turn on the notification bell. If you turn on the notification bell, any video that is posted, you'll be notified. Okay, you'll be notified, and when you are notified, you now check whether it's a video you want to watch. If you don't want to watch, if it's not something you want to watch, okay, you already know that one, scroll past. But if it's a video you want to watch, then you can know. If you turn on the notification bell, any video that is uploaded, you will be notified. But if you do not turn it on, it's only when you stumble that you now see it, and then when you see my channel, you start complaining that, oh, I've not illustrated your picture or the picture you sent to me. Okay, and guys, we really have to be patient because we have 1,000,001 pictures online to illustrate on. Even if I start uploading every day, it won't be enough, because as the days people are waking up, they are bringing more crazy styles. Okay, so we are here and we'll be doing this for complete 1 year. At the end of the day, it's a charity we'll be giving back to the society. So if there's anything I do on this channel that you do not like, please be polite enough to bring it to my attention, because most times these things we might not even know. So today we are going to be illustrating on this beautiful gown you are seeing displayed on the screen. Now the person wearing this cloth is a plus size person. So you can see that the beauty of this gown is that it's actually short. The first beauty is the material they use. The material is top notch, the color is top notch. Okay, now the second thing about this gown is that it is short, so it tends to compress the person's size. You can see the person's leg to tell you that this person is on the plus size. Okay, so but because of the style of the gown, it balances. So if you know that you don't have good legs, like me, I have serious bull leg, I will not be bringing out this style for myself. Okay, but if you know you have sexy, okay, that your body can carry it, then let's go ahead and make it, because it's a beautiful gown. Now I already illustrated it and created the fabric tutorial on my masterclass, but I'll be bringing it here too. So this is the one I use for my masterclass. Now this gown is pieces though. There's a slash and spread of the front and back. There's a collar. Then the shoulder was cut out. Then there's a bogus sleeve that was pleated to a cuff. Then there's this down part that is a straight pieces. It's not a flare, it's a straight piece. Now let's go into the tutorial. Okay, so now I've marked out a normal, was the one I used for the masterclass, but I want to explain it here now. Okay, so you are going to be, because the front side has button, so we are going to be creating allowance for the button side, right? This is the allowance for the button side, and this is my normal border line. Now because this one is a collar neck, it's not a free neck, I did not use the normal 3x3 standard measurement. I did 2.5 to 2.5. So for the back pattern too, it's going to be 2.5, and you come down by 1/2 inch. Okay, you come down by 1/2 inch, because why? We don't want our collar going down. Some people will even tell you don't even come down at all, but I prefer to come down by 1/2 inch. Okay, just to create that slanting around the back collar. Okay, now I came down by 1 inch as usual. Then now the back is going to be on fold. Okay, so for you to cut out the back, you have to eliminate this particular front side. Okay, so this front side is for the button, so it's not supposed to show in the back pattern. You place it on. So I'll place it like so, and I'll mark it out. Now I've marked it out, I'll now trim out for the armhole for the front pattern, and I'll trim out the neckline for the front pattern. Now before I go ahead, okay, some people, there's a way to cut this particular shoulder part connecting with the back, but as a beginner you don't need to go into that, and for ready to wear businesses there's no time for that. If you doubt what I'm saying, go to boutiques and check what they have. You will see that it's always a sharp cutting, and honestly it will come out beautiful. Now let's cut out the back. Now if you look at that front part, you see that this part of the shoulder was not pleated. Now that part that was pleated started somewhere around this area. So if you look at it very well, you will see that if you don't look well, you will not see that pleating. Okay, if you don't look well, you are not going to see that pleating. So I will now decide on how many inches I want to place before cutting out my bodice. Now I feel I want to make it 3 inches. Now I start marking my 3 inches. I start marking my 3 inches. I start marking my 3 inches. Now whatever you are measuring should be slanting. Okay, you should follow that shoulder slant. Okay, so this is it here. Okay, yours will be more aligned. Remember that this is just a rough work, and then I cut it out. Okay, I cut it out and I mark it front so that I will know it. Okay, I mark it front so that I will know it. So this is the where we have issue. Okay, so now we'll be pleating this particular place. So for us to be able to pleat it, we have to increase the size so that when you gather it, you will not have the thing for this area. And remember, look at the picture very well, you see that this area has like a flay effect. Okay, so for you to do that, you know, I'm a very strong disciple of slash and spread. So I'm going to be slashing into 4 places, 4 equal places. Please measure it on your own fabric, measure it. It should be 4 equal places, and then I number it. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Then I cut. Now you see this place. Okay, so this is it. So you see this place that is for the bottom. Cut it out and keep it. Okay, call it flap so that you will know it. Now you take a totally fresh pattern paper. This is the back, right? You take a totally fresh pattern paper. Okay, and you place it. Now if you are going to be, you know, the back too, we are going to slash it, right? We are going to slash it. Now if you know you want to, whatever is place space for the front, you are going to space it like that for the back too. Okay, except you want the same quantity in the front should be in the back. But front you might decide to pleat it, to gather it, but the back you can decide to pleat. Okay, I'll be showing you all that. Now I will place, see the reason why I numbered it. This is number 1, it comes first. Number 2 will follow. Okay, number 3 will follow, and number 4 will follow. Now if you decide to if you are deciding to space this side by 1 inch, it should be 1 inch or 3, so you can mark it. Don't spread this one 1 inch, 2 inch, 5 inch. Your material will just scatter. So if you are spacing 1 inch, make sure this one is 1 inch, make sure this one is 1 inch. Now if I wanted it to be straight down, doing it this way would have been better. 1 inch here to 1 inch here to 1 inch here. So if I'm making here 2 inches, this one will be 2 inches. If I'm making it, no, but we wanted a flay. If you look at that style, there's a little bit of flayish way. Okay, that means we place this like this, we place this like this, we place this like this, and we place this like this. Now if you are going to be spacing here for 1 inch, make sure that it's 1 inch all through. Make sure that it's 1 inch all through. On your file, on your own pattern paper, mark it. Okay, if you are going to be spreading here 2 inch, make sure this is 2 inch, 2 inch, 2 inch. Then you glue it down. Okay, okay, so you can see I've glued this down. Okay, now you mark it out. This is the front part, okay, and we set it out aside. Now we take the back pattern. Remember that the front pattern, right? Okay, now when you place it on your fabric, this particular one on your fabric, okay, when you place it on your fabric, okay, you are going to be, and cut it out, you are going to pleat here to match with this one that is longer. Now you are going to plait this one to match this one. That is what is going to cause that little gathering that you are seeing. Now coming down to this side, you see is now very wide, and it will create the flay that we are looking for. Remember that we spaced here 1 inch, and we spaced here 2 inches. We set it aside. This is for the front, right? Now coming to the back, you know that we removed 3 inches. If you hang the back 3 inches, it will not be fine. So it's rather you bring it down to like half of the armhole. Now you are going to be measuring half of the armhole, and then I mark it because it's going to give me like 1 inch on this paper, but for a normal woman size it might be 4 inches. Now you keep measuring down 1 inch, keep measuring that 1 inch. Okay, remember I told you it's going to be slanting. Okay, I told you it's going to be slanting, and then you mark it out. After marking it out, you label it the back so that we don't make mistake, and then we cut it out. Now we are done with this part, because we are not going to be pleating anything here. We keep it, and then we divide equally. The way we divided for the front, we measure it and divide equally into 4 different parts. Please use your tape rule to measure to be sure that you are dividing into 4 equal parts, and then you number it 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you slash. You take another pattern paper, and then you start placing it again. You say number 1. Okay, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Now we say here we are going to space 1 inch, and the down part is going to be 2 inches. And so just like we did for the other side, we glue it down so that it will stay. Okay, we glue it down so that it will stay. On your fabric you can use pin. Okay, on your fabric you can use pin. This is for the back. Remember that we are going to be spacing it out so that our flay can form. Okay, so and here we separated by 1 inch. Please make sure it to be sure of it. Okay, and here we splitted 2 inches, and that was what formed the flay. And so we mark it out. So this is for the back. You can see it's wider than the back now. So when you cut this on your fabric, you are going to pleat all here to be exactly this size. Now to create the collar, we need these two. We need these two. Okay, so this is the neckline for this cloth. Okay, this is the neckline for this cloth. This is the front and this is the back. You will carry your tape rule. You will measure like this. If you keep it this way, it might not be able to turn well. So hold it like this. Hold it like this and place it like so. Let it stand. So that way you can curve out very well. And when you curve out, I am getting 1.5. But you know, because this is just a mini measurement, that's why I'm getting 1.5. On your own, you are going to get more than that. So the length of my collar is 1.5. But remember that this too is on fold, right? This is the back. The back is like this. I hope you are aware. Then this is the front. The front I'll be cutting in 2 places, so it's on fold. I got 1.5. That means the total length for the collar is 3 inches. Do you understand? So this is my fabric I want to use to cut collar. Any collar you cut straight like this will stand. I want my collar to lap, so I'm going to be cutting it in bias. So now I'll be bending it on bias. Okay, and this is my bias foam. Okay, but instead of cutting the whole distance straight, I will just fold it like this. Okay, this is the folding. So this is the back of my collar, and the full length of my collar is 1.5. Remember, it's because it's on fold. So if I open it up, that means I'm measuring 3 inches, but I want to fold it. Since everything is on fold, let it just be on fold. 1.5 inches. So I measure 1.5 from here to here, and this is where I have my 1.5. I can make it 2 inches because of sewing allowance. Now from these 2 inches, I will come up by 1/2 inch, and this is my 1/2 inch. Okay, now I will determine the center of this 2 inches, and the center is this 1 inch here. Now from this 1 inch, I will connect nicely to this 1/2 inch that I went up to. Okay, I will connect to this 1/2 inch that I went up to. Okay, now it depends. This is where you now play with your collar. You will be 4 inches, 5 inches high. Even if you want it to be 10 inches, now you sabi. So I want mine to be 4 inches. So I will place my ruler like this and measure 4 inches, and this is my 4 inches. Now you can either make it pointed or you make it straight, anyhow you want it. So this is my 4 inches, and then I will connect that 4 inches to this place. Okay, now I will still measure 4 inches here. Okay, I will still measure 4 inches here, but because I want the front part of my collar to be wider than the back pattern, I will come down by 3.5 inch. That's making 3.5 inches, and then I will connect like so. Okay, I will connect like so. Now I'm going to be cutting out this place, cutting out this place, cutting out this place, but I won't touch here because my collar is on fold. I will not touch here. So I will open up my collar this way. Okay, so this is 3 inches straight, but folding this way is 1.5. Now I have cut out front and back of my collar. Okay, I've cut out front and back of my collar. I'll be showing you how to place it out on your fabric. Okay, and then I set this aside, and then I come to plotting my sleeve. Now if you look at that sleeve very well, you will see that that sleeve at a point is standing. Now I'll be cutting this sleeve on standing to make it stand the way this one is standing. Okay, so but if you want to add beauty to this sleeve that you are seeing, you want to add beauty after making this whole cloth, just put small shoulder pad. Oh, let's cut the sleeve. Now for that my sleeve to stand like that, I will give it extra 1 inch. Okay, I'll give it extra 1 inch, or I should give it extra 2 inches. Now that's what we are going to be doing now. This is my 2 inches. I measure my cap's height. This is my cap's height. I measure the full length of my sleeve. Full length is minus the cuff. But if you look at that sleeve, you see that that sleeve is bogus one and is extra long. It's longer than the sleeve, than this the length of the sleeve bar. So 23 will be fine for that length. I measure my 23. Sorry, from here I will measure my 23. I will ignore this part. I measure my 23. I measure it again here. Then I mark it. Okay, I mark it like so. This is where the cuff is going to be. Okay, that sleeve is like what I'm wearing. I actually made this by myself, so it's like what I'm wearing. So this is the sleeve and this is the cuff. Okay, but that one, this sleeve area is very long, so when they now attach the sleeve, it now made the sleeve to be like this. Do you understand? So it was very long. This one was actually my length, but that sleeve you are seeing is longer than that person's hand, so that's why I'm giving it 23, and I give it 23. Now to create your normal basic sleeve, okay, I'll be adding, is either you measure your armhole or you just add your armhole depth plus 1.5 inch, which is around here for me. Okay, then because that sleeve is a bogus sleeve, there's no shaping, still bring down whatever you got here. Okay, and then you just connect straight down like so. Okay, just connect straight down like so. Now you are going to be joining this point to this point with a straight line. Now you are going to get the middle part of this straight line, which is here. Is a freehand sleeve, so just all you need to do is just do like this, do like this, and do like this. Now to make that sleeve to slant, we are going to be giving it 1 inch. Now I mark my 1 inch, which is around here, and I'll take that 1 inch straight down to this place. Okay, and I take it down this way. Okay, I take it down this way. Okay, that is all, and then I cut it out. And I place it. Now you measure your cuff. Your cuff is to place your tape roll around this area, and you measure. Whatever you measure, you are going to cut it on a piece of paper with an allowance. Okay, so when you are done measuring and cutting, this is how it will look like. Now if you made it to be exactly your size, that means you're planning to use button. But if you don't want it to be your size, you are going to leave it open, then make it a little bit wider so that it will have freedom. And then all you need to do is pleat this one. Okay, please keep pleating this one till it becomes the size of this one. Now for your sleeve to be standing, when you cut this particular sleeve on your fabric, okay, you will take needle and gather here and gather here and gather here and gather here and gather here. Make it gather a little, just a little, until you feel it has come to this length. Then you attach. That way this place is going to shoot up. Okay, you will gather only this part. By the time you gather here, you will find out that there's a little bit of ruffle. So when you attach it, okay, when you attach it this way on your fabric, it will stand. So if this tutorial was actually very clear, okay, so now the down part of that the down part of that gown is a straight piece, it's not a flare. Okay, is a straight piece, is not a flare. So what you are going to do is place the front pattern and the back pattern together. Okay, and you measure from here to here. Okay, and from here I'm getting 12. So all you need to do is 12 times 3 is 72. That means this strip should be 72. Now when you make it 72, you now come and pleat it all around. But if you make it 72, the pleating will be as full as what you are seeing there. But make this length not to be too wide, okay, because as you can see, the beauty of this particular style is that everything is short. So this particular one came down just a little bit below the knee, then the remaining length should be for the straight piece that you are going to be attaching. Okay, so this is the total package for the tutorial. This is the total package for the tutorial. All right, so this is the total package for the tutorial. Okay, this is the total package for the tutorial. This is the flap. Okay, this is the flap. Okay, please kindly remember that the flap will keep coming down. Okay, the flap should keep coming down. Okay, it should keep coming down this way. It should get to this length. Now you are going to go and put buttonhole. Now when you are cutting this one, add allowance here, because it's this allowance you are going to be using to join this flap. Okay, so that is it. And then you have your collar. Okay, you have your collar. So that is all for the tutorial. Then secondly, I have a fabric tutorial of it where I cut it on the fabric. So if I'm sure with this one you have understood what I'm trying to say, but just in case if you do not understand, please on the comment section put it there that I should post the video of the fabric making. And like I told you, please subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload any video you will be immediately contacted. So let's go to the next tutorial, which is this particular style, and you'll be glad you did. Thank you so much. See you at the top.